Kaixo everyone, welcome back to my daily Euskera practice. I have been working pretty heavily on vocabulary the last few days, and I was really hoping to move on from that today. But there's still some vocabulary that I need to work on, and that is foods. Food comes up a lot in my Basque class. If you can imagine, a lot of the examples are about food. Food is a big part of Basque culture. And there's a lot of words that I still haven't totally mastered. So I have my vocabulary booklet here to work on again today. We've done clothing, we've done body parts, we've done jobs, but we still need to do food. So not ready to, I don't know why I'm in such a hurry to move on, because moving on from vocabulary is sentences and verbs, and that stuff is hard. Arguably way harder than just memorizing vocabulary. But a little variety is nice. But I'm gonna finish what I started. Foods. Oh, and conveniently, I'm having a little afternoon snack today. I just made some sheep herder's bread in a Dutch oven for a future cooking video, probably coming out next week. We'll see when I get it edited. I put some raspberry jam on there just for some extra, to dress it up, really, because it's pretty plain, but it's good. And it's really hot these days. It's like summer practically. So I also made myself some sweet iced tea, very American style. And yeah, if you don't know, I love tea. So with my support of all the sugar, let's get into it. Hopefully sugar is on this list of foods. We shall see. First things first, I will write food at the top of my booklet. Do I have the word for food in Basque? I should know this. Ya something. Ya techa is restaurant. Yan is eat. So ya something. I'm sure you'll let me know in the comments. But for now, let's start with things I hopefully know. Okay, haragiak. This is all done in food groups, my vocabulary list. So we're going to start with haragiak, which I was just saying that I never remembered how to say meat. But when I see it on a page, I can identify that that's meat. So haragiak is meat. I'm going to put that in red because meat. Okay. So now what types of meats are we talking about? Chuleta, I know that one because it is delicious. I mean, I say I know that one. Do I actually know what chuleta translates to? No. Is it a steak? Is it just a general word for chop? Like a chop of meat, like a lamb chop, pork chop? I don't know, but I just know I've had chuleta and it's delicious and it's beef. So we'll go with that. Next one, shera. I believe is pork, but I'm just gonna look shera up just to be sure that that is indeed pork. Oh, I was so wrong. So wrong. Oh, shera. I thought it was pork, but according to the dictionary, that is a cutlet or steak or the word for slice. I'm having vague memories of our teacher in class telling us that it was like a cultural thing. You'll see it on menus, and usually it means beef, but it could mean any other sort of, it's like the cut of the meat. But beef is that's the impression I'm getting. Beef, not pork. Shera. Oyashkoa? Chicken. Yeah? Chicken. Don't overthink it. I know this word, I just never remember how to say it. If you asked me how to say chicken, I'd be like, oi something. I feel like that actually happened in a past video. Oyashkoa, chicken. I'm gonna write that down in orange. Oyashkoa. Okay, that's the only meats on my list, I think. Well, if I find any others, I'll add them. So we're moving on to arrainak, which is, thank you very much, fish. I know that much. Okay. Now, I remember when we were doing this, it was pretty funny because we had to translate, look up what some of these words mean because our teacher didn't know the words in English, which is fair enough. Because when we put them into Google Translate, we didn't know the words in English either. These are some very specific types of fish, some of them, that are apparently very commonly eaten in the Basque Country. And we were just like, what is hake? And I don't think anybody in the class had ever had hake before, but I think one of these is hake. First one, keep it simple. Anchois, anchovies. I love it when the words are similar to words I already know. Atuna, please tell me that's tuna. It's gotta be tuna, right? I'm 90% sure it's tuna, but then I was pretty confident that shera was pork, so I'm just gonna double check because I don't know if I can trust myself. Okay, atún is tuna. All right. It's a really thick cut of bread, but it's fresh. Focus, chipiroyak. Again, that's some weird stuff we don't eat in the US too often. Chipiroyak. I know it when I see it. It's baby squid, right? And then the last one is legatza. And since we haven't come across hake yet, I think this is the one. But let's see if my dictionary will translate this. Legats, hake. Yep. What the heck is a hake? I still don't know, but it's important to have it on a list because apparently I will come across it on a menu one day. I mean, let's be honest. I don't eat fish or seafood very much. So if I ever see the Aragnac portion of a menu in the Basque Country, I usually just skip right over it because I know that's not what I'm going for. Cerealak. Cerealak. Cereals. Grains, I guess, in English. Cerealak, yeah. Okay, what kind of grains we got? Arroza, rice. Don't have to tell me twice. Espaghetiak. Oh, let me take a wild guess on what this one means. Espaghetiak. Spaghetti. Or, don't get too cocky because I'm spaghetti, obviously. But now I'm thinking, or is it just a general term for pasta based off of spaghetti? This is the fun thing about doing the vocabulary. Even when I think I know something, it turns out maybe I don't know it. Yeah, espaghetiak. Okay, the dictionary agrees that it is specifically spaghetti. So I'm gonna go with that. What else we got? Ogia, hello. I mean, come on. I've been hearing that my whole life. Bread. Eshnekiak. Eshnekiak. Dairy. Eshnekiak. Okay. How many times can I say eshnekiak? What do we got? We got, gurinya. I feel like this was something I didn't expect. Butter, I think. Yeah, that's a dairy, right? Yeah, butter. Okay. That's going to be a tough one to remember just off the top of my head. How do you say butter in Basque? Oh, gurinya, obviously. Obviously not. Eshnia, I've been hearing that my whole life. Milk. But yeah, it's the thing with the vocabulary is when I have it in context, we're talking about dairy, gurinya, it means butter. But if you just had a sentence that said gurinya or somebody said something about gurinya, I don't know if I would pick up on that. Baby steps. Yogurta. Come on. Yogurt, let's go. Gasta, the Batois way of saying gashna. which is cheese. Fun fact, last time I was in Bilbao, I just mix my languages up all the time and just assume I'm in the Basque country. People know Basque words. And I was talking to this guy in Spanish about my ardigashna, and he just looked at me like I was crazy. Well, more like he looked at me like I was foreign, which I was. But anyway, that's when I learned that people in Bilbao don't know these weird Iparralde ways of saying sheep's milk cheese. Lekaleak. Is this the what? Lekaleak. Oh, legumes, I believe. Lekaleak, legumes, very specific. What do we got? Babarunak. It's a type of bean, or is it just the word for beans? Because my whole life, my dad has been referring to fava beans as baba. So I remember when I first saw this word and was told it had something to do with beans, I was like, oh yeah, baba, babarunak. Yeah, just one is much shorter and easier to say. Babarun, yeah, babarun. Ooh, it's a haricot. It's a white bean, specifically. White beans? I'm like, we don't have a word in English for white beans. Garbanzoak. Wild guess on that one. I'm not even going to look that up. I'm just going to confidently say that that is garbanzo beans. Ilarak. Ooh, snap. Ilarak. I think it's string beans. Yeah. Pea. My bad. Thought it was string beans. Peas. Yarak. Oh, I'm going to draw some peas. Because clearly I need help remembering that one. Okay. Moving right along to Frutak. Oh, that'll be nice. Frutak. I think I know my fruits. Mandarina. Oh, I'm really enjoying this food vocabulary day because a lot of these words I either already know them or they're very similar to words in other languages that mean the same thing. Mandarin, I think I spelled that wrong. Platanoa, oh, plantain. Oh, wait, no. Or does it mean banana? Oh, even when I think I got it, I second guess myself. Oh, pincho, no. Keep going. Plantain. What? Plantain is in the Basque section of this dictionary. Is plantain a word in Basque? It says plantain, plantain. That's confusing. Wait, what am I even looking up? Platanoa. Platano. Banana. Okay. So if platanoa is banana, is the dictionary right that plantain is plantain? That's confusing. Chagarra, it's an apple. Tomatea, oh, let me take a guess. Tomato? What else? Marubiak, strawberries. Got it. Nailed it. What else? And laranja. Sounds like naranja. That's an orange. Okay. Sweet. Oh, man. So this fun booklet that I made, it has, you can see it's like a double-sided book, if that makes sense. Like there's two sections to it. So I just finished this section here. And so now I have to flip it over and start. Ooh, these pages are sky blue. Do you see that? They're like clouds. Okay, so now I have to go to this section. start a new page. What shall it be? We are going with... Oh, that's going to be confusing. Breaking up the food vocabulary over 2 sections of the book. It's okay. Moving on with baraskiak. Vegetables. Again, I only know that based on the context of what we're doing here because baraskiak is a hard word for me to remember. It doesn't look anything like the word vegetable. Or the French word légume. No, none of that. Baraskiak. All right. Lechuga. Lettuce. Patata. Potatoes. One of my favorite things. Poruak. I'm catching on. Poruak. That's leeks, baby. Porushalda. Leek soup. And tipulak. Aita's always talking about tipula. He loves him some onions. Or is it garlic? He's always talking about onions and garlic at the same time. So did I just not process the correct translation for that word? Tipula. I think it's onion. Yeah. Oof, I doubt myself. Onion. Do I know what garlic is? If I just said it, yeah. But off the top of my head, no. Edariak. Drinks. All right. As somebody who doesn't drink, I feel like this is pointless because all I need to know is ura or Coca-Cola. These are my beverages of choice when I'm in the Basque country. Ardoa. Wine. Eshnia. Milk. That was just in the dairy section. Why? Okay. Really driving this lesson home. Ura. Water. I just said. Sukuak. Ooh. I think in another exercise I was struggling to remember what juice means or what the word for juice is. Sukuak, I think, is juice. Let me double check. Suku broth. Suku juice. Okay. And then last but not least, sagardoa, cider. Very important drink in the Basque country. So, that's it for my food vocabulary. Obviously, there's like way more foods that you can eat, especially particular to the Basque country. But these are the only food names on my vocabulary list to prepare for my quiz at the end of this school year. So that's what I'm going off of. I'm actually really excited about this. I feel like I already know most of these words. The only ones I really think I need to remember, sukuak for juice. And then what else? Ilarak peas. I don't know why that one gets to me. Babarunak, I need to remember, is white beans. Okay. And what else? Gurinya, butter. Hello. Say that 10 times in your sleep. Gurinya, butter. Legatza, the hake. Yeah, I'll learn it for the quiz. How about that? And shera is steak and not pork. But otherwise, yeah, I think this is pretty manageable. I think we did good work here today. Oh man, I was so busy talking I didn't even eat my snack, so I'm really excited to like get off camera and devour this. But it gets crumbs everywhere, so I'm a little self-conscious eating it in front of you guys. Whatever, doesn't matter. If you're curious to see how I made this sheep herder's bread, like I said, that video should be coming out next week. If you want to subscribe to the Hello Basque YouTube channel and click the bell so you get notified when my videos come out. That way you'll definitely catch it. And you can do the same exact thing if you want to see more videos of me learning Euskera. I'm doing daily vlogs, trying to figure this language out. So thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you being here, and I will see you in the next one. Agur.